Hey, it's Stratejinn, and welcome back to Stratejinn, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. When we left off last time, we were in the middle of drone riots at University Base. So frustrating. We had just finished a war with the UN that we had won. Unfortunately, they managed to escape. And I've got my guys building some stuff here, where they're building the... let's do it with the weather paradigm there.
Project initiated.
I should have done it there and hurried it there, but I'm not going to be able to do it. So we're going to use our guys here. What do we need to do? Let's take this guy off and put him here. Select a job for this citizen. Librarian? Oh, that won't get rid of one of my... Increases my labs, but doesn't get rid of my drones, unfortunately. So we gotta wait for these guys to arrive. I'm gonna have this guy build a mine by pressing M. He's gonna stay where he's at.
Drone riots.
Yes, I know about the drone riots. I'm gonna note show me as that as a pop-up.
Drone riots.
Okay, yeah, drone riots. I know.
Indigenous life form.
Mindworm boil spotted near UN headquarters. Oh, nuts. Oof. Our impact squad unit has performed admirably. Has now achieved hardened status. Okay. Uh-oh, that's no good. Okay, so disciplined over there. Okay, hardened. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. Look at all those units they're moving in there.
Drone riots have ended.
Oh, sweet. Some of our guys finally got over there and got into the university base. Okay. Change. Weather paradigm.
Project initiated.
Gotta hurry it.
Insufficient energy.
Didn't really do anything, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so we're gonna have these guys hang out there, I guess.
Production complete.
And I guess enable impact squad. I don't think I need any more impact squad, so I'm gonna change this to a recycling tank. So you'll notice that we're supporting units all over the dang place. I'm gonna have them stay there. One of the problems is that you can't reassign bases, I don't think, to who's supporting what. So we're just going to have to hold on.
We have reached an informational threshold which can only be crossed by harnessing the speed of light directly. The quickest computations require the fastest possible particles moving along the shortest paths. Since the capability now exists to take our information directly from photons traveling molecular distances, the final act of the information revolution will soon be upon us. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
So basically we're using computers that use photons instead of electrons to do their calculation. They're running along fiber optics instead of wires. We can build a superconductor, and we can build advanced military algorithms, or research those technologies, I should say. We can discover.
Production complete.
He's going to do that. I'm going to change the production on this guy to recycling tanks. He's going to hold there. He's going to hold there. So all of our guys are there. We're going to have them stay there.
Terraform complete.
I'm just going to have them hold there for a while. So we got to be prepared for war against the Hive. So what they're telling us, farmers can also build roads with speed movements, excuse me. To build a road here, press the R key or select construct road from the orders menu. I'm actually going to have this guy build a road, because I think that's a really good idea. Okay, so now we're a veteran unit squad status. Alright, so I'm going to have him build a road by pressing R.
Turn complete.
Okay, so we have no units needing orders. Press R for our turn.
Terraform complete.
Okay. So Hercules, Alpha Centauri B, that's the secondary star of Alpha Centauri, is approaching perihelion, right? Which if I remember, perihelion is the closest point to us. For the next 20 years, we expect native life activity to increase dramatically. Okay, so we're going to build another. We're going to scoot over one. Oh, crap. The Gaian secret project, the weather paradigm, is nearing a major breakthrough. We can't catch up with them.
Important? Yes. Critical? Absolutely. I would go so far as to say that superconducting fiber alone makes our present economy possible. CEO Marbuda K. Morgan. Morgan Link 3D Vision live interview.
So a superconductor, basically, it's something that's been chilled down, a metal that's been chilled down to extremely low temperatures, allowing the electricity to go through very quickly with basically no resistance. Makes extremely fast computers, obviously. Allows us to research applied relativity and fusion power, and allows us to get the Gatling laser, which is exactly as awesome as it sounds. No. Crap. Lousy drone riots. We would have been way ahead of them if it hadn't been for the stupid drone riots. Hurry.
Insufficient energy.
So they're doing it for 36 units. How many units do they have? Like 28. If I hurry,
Insufficient energy.
make a partial payment. I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think that's going to happen. So he's going to make another road. Ah, nuts. So yeah, so they've succeeded. Operations Director, I shall not confront planet as enemy, but shall accept its mysteries as gifts to be cherished. Nor shall I crudely seek to peel the layers away like the skin from an onion. Instead, I shall gather them together as a tree gathers the breeze. The wind shall blow and I shall bend. The sky shall open and I shall drink my fill. Gaian Acolyte's Prayer. Alright, so they... Greenhouse Gate, Gaian built the weather paradigm. Alright, the Believing Secret Project, the weather paradigm has been cancelled. The Believers are now directing their efforts towards a new goal, the Merchant Exchange.
New order is needed.
Alright, so we're going to change this to the Merchant Exchange. Okay.
Project initiated.
Alright. I'm going to change this over to the Merchant Exchange. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them or not.
Initiated complete.
And then... Oh, they're building Recreation Commons? The heck? Anyway, we're going to have them build a virtual node. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to have them build a Recreation Commons because we need a new... Oh, because I've got the governor on, that's why. Turn him off. Because we definitely want to get rid of the drones. Okay.
The entire character of a base and its inhabitants can be absorbed in a quick trip to the Rack Commons. The sweaty arenas of Fort Legion, the glittering gambling halls of Morgan Bank, the sunny lovers' trysts in Gaia's High Garden, or the somber reading rooms of UN headquarters. Even the feeding bay at the Hive gives stark insight into the sleeping demons of Yang's communal utopia. Commissioner Pravin Lal, A Social History of Planet.
Note that he didn't mention us. That's because our university-based Recreation Commons is a totally awesome, like, arcade slash, LAN party 24 hours a day. It's awesome. Okay, so we're going to get that. Okay, so we're going to change that over to, we're going to do the virtual world. Network drones help, network nodes help drones. We really want that, as you notice.
Project initiated.
That we had.
Terraform complete.
Okay, so we got to go this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build another road. But first we need to remove the fungus on this square. There's fungus on this square. So we're going to do terraform, and we want to do remove fungus. That's the F command, the same as the farm command. Oh man, there's so many of these guys.
Complete. Turn complete. Production complete.
Okay, so who made what? So Planetary Trust built, so they're building Gatling infantry, which I think is probably wise, based on how many of these guys. Production Chief, shall I upgrade all future Gatling infantry 521 to production to the Gatling Squad 531 model at no cost? Yes, we want to do that. Right, because basically we've made a discovery that's about to come up that will tell us, they'll improve our guys.
At atrociously high energy states, the properties of matter change subtly and new miracles become possible. The plasma accretion process is now dangerous and difficult to control, but its products will soon become commonplace in our society. Sister Miriam Godwinson, The Lord Works.
So high energy chemistry now allows us to research advanced subatomic theory, synthetic fossil fuels, and we now have plasma, steel armor, and nerve gas pods. And nerve gas, that's what you want to have on your car. Alright, no.
Turn complete.
Okay, so it's mission year 2199. I don't want to build a colony pod right now. I need to deal with the encroaching Hive. I have Chairman Yang of the Hive on Channel 4. Yes. Greetings to you, Provost and Theogen. You are always the most unethical of us all. Hey, thanks, buddy. Considering you run a police state, and your follower is the most reckless. Yang, Chairman of the Hive, salutes you. I guess it's a compliment coming from him. He admires me. My might is unsurpassed. Okay. I must caution you that my engineers have completed an advanced Synth Sentinels prototype 121. The first units are entering service now, running my forces practically invincible. Yeah, my guys are 531. You're 121? Get bent. The planet is a dangerous world, Provost and Theogen, and who knows what unforeseen tragedies could befall your fragile research. That's pronounced fragile. But if you will provide me with 50 energy credits, I shall instruct Hive security to see that no such quote-unquote accidents occur. It's a nice colony you've got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. I'll not listen to your veiled threats, Yang. You are no longer useful to me, Mr. Entheogen. It is time for you to die. Do you expect me to talk, Yang? No, Mr. Entheogen. I expect you to die. Crap. Alright, everybody. We're going to reactivate all of these guys. Activate unit. So all these guys are being activated by clicking on them. I'm going to have this guy, I'm going to have him move over here. And I'm going to have this unit move over here. Because I want to get him over here, move unit to here. And I'm going to have this guy here. I'm going to hurry this guy along. Oh, no, I can't do that. I'm going to make a partial payment. So I'll make 2 turns. I'm hoping we can last that long. How many does this have? Oh, yeah, I gotta move a unit to here.
Enemy project initiated.
Okay, so he's got the merchant exchange. I've already got that going. Alright, now Chief Commando status.
Maximum population reached.
Okay, University Base has reached its maximum population until a HAB complex is built. Basically, 7 is the maximum you can build with an unmodified base. You have to create additional base facilities to increase your population. Okay, hardened status.
Production complete.
Okay, so they built that. Okay, so we're going to go this. We want to change this over. I want to change you. What do I want to build? We're going to build a Gatling squad.
Terraform complete.
Okay, so we built the Gatling squad there. We're going to have him stay where he is for the moment. And we're going to get the jump on him and attack him.
Combat report.
So we destroyed 1 target. We got collateral damage to 1 unit. So we collaterally damaged 1 of those guys. And then he attacks. So now he's hardened. I'm going to have him hold on. This guy's going to build another road.
Terraform complete.
So that road is now going to connect the Garen Memorial to the University Base. I would love it if you guys would waste all your units attacking me. By all means, do that. I'm going to attack him. Okay, veteran status.
Combat report.
Sweet, so now I've got a guy here. Okay, so this
Your options is in order.
this pops up if you try and attack somebody at the end of its movement. So our impact squad unit is not ready to attack. It can make a hasty assault now and fight at 1/3 strength, or wait until next turn and attack at full strength. Basically, what's happened is because we're using the roads, your unit can move 3 spaces along a road as opposed to just 1 space like it normally can. So if you encounter an enemy at the end of that movement, it won't be at full strength. Basically, you'll use 2/3 of your movement up getting to that space, and then you can't go on that. So we're going to wait our preparations. So we're going to have him hold where he is, hold where he is, hold where he is, hold where he is. I already know I want to build roads. Road there.
Terraform complete.
Okay.
Therefore, a wise prince will seek means by which his subjects will always, and in every possible condition of things, have need of his government, and then they will always be faithful to him. Niccolo Machiavelli, The Prince, Data Links.
I think the key there is to make sure that they have need of your government and your government delivers on their needs. So we just researched doctrine and loyalty, which allows us to build the perimeter defense and the command nexus. It also allows us to research intellectual integrity and allows us to enact the police state. So, since we haven't done that before, let's go over to our menu. We want to go to HQ, and we want to go to the social engineering setting. I haven't shown you a screen before. Basically, on the social engineering screen, you can expound your vision of future utopia. The choices you make here have wide-ranging effects during the game. You can design your society to have great strength in a particular area, but beware of the weaknesses you may create. If you would like more detail, to blah, blah, blah. Alright, so basically, if you'll notice that you've got politics, economics, values, and future society. Basically, politics is how your society is organized politically. Economics is what sort of economics are you going to try to enact. Values is what do you as a society value, and future society is what does your society moving towards. Each of these things has different pluses and minuses. Police state, for example, if we notice down here in the lower right corner, says it has +2 to support, +2 to police, but it's -2 to efficiency. Meaning you can enact a police state, but you'll lose your efficiency in producing stuff. Economics, you have +2 to growth if you do planned, and you have +1 to industry, but you have -2 efficiency again because it's planned, right? So if you did both of these, you would end up with -4 efficiency. I'm not going to enact either of these because we seem to be doing all right. I want to get to the point where we've got some of the ones that are more compatible with what I am doing as a leader. So this guy here, he's ready to move. We're going to have him move down. This unit belongs to another player. So he's hiding in this fungus. So it's going to be an extra move. I'm going to have a hold where he is. I'm going to have this move this guy down here. And again, hold. And again, hold. He's going to stay there until he gets healed up. This guy is going to come up here and he's going to build an... crap. The Believing Secret Project of the Merchant Exchange is nearing a major breakthrough. Okay, so let me go over here. Who's in the Merchant Exchange? He's got 9 turns. Okay, how long has this guy got on it? 17. I'm going to see if I can pull it out. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, though.
Insufficient energy.
Make a partial payment, okay. 6 turns. Still not enough. It's not going to be enough. Okay, so yeah, so they popped out of there. Attack. Okay. Okay.
Perhaps a careful review of your options isn't...
So again, this is the first move in my 3-move turn on the road. So I only got 2/3 of strength, but since it's a colony pod, I'm going to order the assault. I don't want them getting away with that. Okay, so I'm going to have him wait there because he's at the end of his turn. This guy is going to come down. Okay, don't show again. I'm going to have him build a road there. Ah, nuts. Human behavior is economic behavior. The particulars may vary, but competition for limited resources remains a constant. Need as well as greed have followed us to the stars, and the rewards of wealth still await those wise enough to recognize this deep thrumming of our common pulse. CEO Nabucco Morgan, the Centauri monopoly. The Rapture, believing, builds the merchant exchange. So in this case, the believers have built the merchant exchange. Okay, directing their efforts for new goal, the virtual world.
New orders needed.
Okay, we're going to change that to the virtual world. We're going to beat them to the punch.
Project initiated. New orders needed.
Okay, and then we're going to have this guy build me the command center. Command nexus, excuse me.
Project initiated.
Okay, so this guy's going to come down. And I'm going to have him wait. Do I want to have... How many more guys do I got? Okay, sweet. Hardened status. Sweet. Gonna have him go in there. We've captured it. The university seizes the Hive. That's their capital. 74 energy credits diverted from local nets. I'm going to have him stay there, okay? You are going to hold that base. This guy's going to come down. We're going to go over to the Great Collective and attack that place. I have Chairman Yang of the Hive on channel 7. Shall I put him through? Yes. Hello again, Provost and Theogen. Your talented followers remain a force to be reckoned with. Greetings from Chairman Yang of the Hive. Hello, Chairman Yang. As I see no need for this vendetta to continue in Theogen, a pledge of blood truce would seem in order. No. I plan to put an end to your scheming once and for all. If you will but stay your hand, I shall send you 125 energy credits to see compensate your losses. I have no interest in bribes. So be it. Vendetta upon you, Theogen. You and your reckless minions shall be obliterated to the last man. Why do they keep calling them minions? I'm not one of the Despicable Me guys. Okay, Hercules has receded from perihelion. Native life activity should return to normal levels. Okay. Yes, destroy that former. Ooh, colony pod.
Complete.
Oh. I've got... No, I can insert it with that Catholic squad. Let him stay where he is. So notice down here, if you look at the moves, we've got 1/3 left. I'm going to have him stay where he is. You're going to come down here, and you're going to stay where you're at. And this guy is going to stay where he's at, and this guy is going to go in and get healed up. This guy's going to come down here and go right there. And have him stay where he is. This guy, on the other hand, is going to attack...
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order. Terraform complete.
Okay, so... He's not... Okay, so this guy is going to come over here. Okay, so that guy's there. I'm going to have him come down to here. Okay, so we've got the road built there. So now all of our guys are connected by these roads except over here. I'm going to have him come over here.
Production complete.
Okay, so he's not at full strength. But I'm going to try and wipe one of these guys out. Sweet, so we got collateral damage to 1 unit. Okay, so he's... How many of you guys we got there? We got 2. And he's fully healed. So I'm going to have him come down this way. Going to have him stay where he's at. This guy's going to come down and then go over. Okay, I don't need any more Gatling squads, so I'm going to change you over to... You're going to do a Rec Commons. And you're going to stay where you're at.
Production complete.
Okay, so you're going to go over here and hold your position. You're going to attack. Ooh, Hive Formers unit spotted. I still want you to attack. So he's going to go down, over, and we've seized the Great Collective. Alright, 52 energy credits diverted from local nets. Okay. So they still have territory because they didn't tell us that it was eliminated. So we're going to hold our position there. You're going to come down. Oh, Chairman Yang. How good of you to call me again. Wasn't expecting that. So we meet again, Provost and Theogen. I trust your research is proceeding to your satisfaction. I am, as always, Chairman Yang of the Hive. Your forces are formidable in Theogen, and I will see you as I was unwise to test your patience. Allow me to pledge blood truce and make amends. Too late, Yang. Now I shall destroy you. To secure a blood truce, I offer all of our data on industrial economics. Your pathetic research does not impress me. I surrender, mighty Provost and Theogen, for my defeat is abject and total. If you will but have mercy on me, I will give you all my energy credits 106 and share all of my research data, 1 new tech. I shall never trouble you again. No, destroying you will be a service to humanity, etc., etc. So be it. Minions, vendetta, last man. We know how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna await preparations. I'm gonna move him down to here. Have him wait. This dude is gonna be my garrison. This guy's gonna stay there. Former, you're gonna build a farm. Oh, it's a rocky area. I can't build any.
Enemy project initiated.
Well, I've already got that going, so.
Some vices miss what is right because they are deficient. others because they are excessive in feelings or in actions, while virtue finds and chooses the mean. Aristotle, Nicomachean Ethics, Data Links.
Okay, so we've made a breakthrough. We've discovered ethical calculus. Basically, ethical calculus is the idea of weighing different ethical principles in order to find the most ethical course of action to take in any particular situation. This allows us to build the children's creche and allows us to research intellectual integrity and gene splicing. It also allows us to use the democratic form of government. So let's take a look at that and see what benefits that gives. So HQ, social engineering. So we can now use democratic. That will lower our support but give us +2 efficiency and +2 growth. I'm going to pick that style of social democrat engineering. It's going to cost us 8 credits. So you'll notice that we go from net income to 10, right? I'm going to go okay. Such a drastic change in our society will cost us 8 credits to effect. We have 168 credits available. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have him go in there. This guy, I'm going to have him come down here. I actually meant for him to go over, whatever. I want all those guys to move in there so they'll heal up. You can hold where you're at. You're going to make a farm. Ah, nuts. I have Lady Deidre of the Gaians on Channel 8. Shall I put her through? Non-committal. Ah, the brilliant Provost and Theogen, first among university people. I lead the Gaians, and I'm honored to be their lady, Deidre. We intend to guard, understand, and preserve planets for native life. The thing is that there's like these little blurbs that they say, but they've got like, first among variable 1, and then they insert the name of your faction in there, which doesn't make a lot of sense depending on what the name of your faction is. So they've got might potent. So we need to be careful of her. You may be interested to know that I've been in touch with our former colleague Morgan, who has lately been signing himself CEO of the Morganites. Morgan has become quite obsessed with his business plans, but I have had several fruitful conversations with him. If you like, I can provide you with his non-comlink frequency in exchange for mere 100 entity credits. No thank you, I see no need to speak to Morgan. I believe your data on planetary networks could have important implications for my environmental initiatives. I propose that you exchange this knowledge for my own files on gene splicing. So you notice that planetary networks is D2, that's discovery 2, gene splicing is B3, that's build 3, and I'll say it's a deal.
The genetic code does not and cannot specify the nature and position of every capillary in the body or every neuron in the brain. What it can do is describe the underlying fractal pattern which creates them. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, Nonlinear Genetics.
Okay, so we've got gene splicing now. It allows us to build the research hospital, which after the network node is the first base facility that we can build that will increase our research score. Allows us to research synthetic fossil fuels, bioengineering, and ecological engineering. Our nutrient resources restrictions are lifted. It can produce 3+ nutrients per square. Out of the question. I shall caution you that my engineers have completed an advanced training sentimental garrison type prototype 121. I always love it when they boast about how potent their new weak, wimpy units are. The first units are entering service now, running my forces practically invincible. Nice information on applied physics. C1 could prove quite useful to my environmental initiatives. Can you transmit to me as a personal favor? I'll do it for you in exchange for intellectual integrity. I cannot trust you with that information at the agent, so you're refusing to transport your files on applied physics C1. That's right, make a traitor, stop wasting my time. I sense you are a friend of planet, Provost and Theogen. I suggest we sign a treaty of friendship that our peoples may live side by side in peace. You know what, I'm going to say yes. Agreed. Walk with planet, Deidre. Excellent, Provost and Theogen. This treaty demonstrates that planet is large enough for both of your research and for my environmental initiatives. It also opens the door for trade and commerce between our peoples. May the friendship between the university and the Gaians last forever. It won't. Our new treaty with the Gaian opens the door for trade and commerce. Each of our bases, if it is large enough, may now begin receiving bonus energy generated by trade. We can increase our commerce bonuses by signing more treaties with other factions, by making pacts, and by researching more economic and industrial technologies. Have you any further business? I believe we are finished here, and Theogen out.
Improvement destroyed.
Okay, so we're gathering squads.
Maximum population reached.
Okay, so who's at the maximum population? University base. Yeah, I know, it's at 7. Gonna attack him. He's gonna stay where he's at. He's gonna stay where he's at. I'm gonna have him attack this farmer. Alright. Okay, so gonna have him stay where he is. Stay where he is. Stay where he is. You are going to go over 1 unit. Dang it. I'll have you stay where you're at.
Production complete.
Okay, you're gonna come over here. I want you to... Okay, they're now commandos. And I'm gonna send this guy over to see if I can capture this guy. Got it. University seizes Fecundity Tower, 47 energy credits diverted from local nets. I have Chairman Yang of the Hive on Channel 1. Shall I put him through? Yes. Howdy! How's it going, Chairman Yang? How are things at the Hive? I mean, I trust you're doing great, right? I mean, I'm doing spectacular. Provost and Stratejinn, I see you're very busy dreaming up new ways to exterminate our species. No, just your species. But are you prepared once again to face your old enemy Yang, Chairman of the Hive? Nothing personal, my dear Stratejinn, but planet simply isn't big enough for the two of us. I shall ruthlessly crush your faction, of course, and shall derive great pleasure from having you executed. Sometimes they just call you up to taunt you. They just call you up and say, hey, what's going on? Now here's some insults. Alright, so... Okay... So they're making plasma sentinels. I'm going to have to change that to Gatling Squad. Gatling Squad! Tonight on CBS, Gatling Squad. You're going to come down here. I'm going to have you hold where you're at.
Complete.
Okay, so they're down here somewhere. The only question is where. You're going to come in here so you can recuperate. And you're going to be the garrison there. These guys are done terraforming. Let's take a look at their map. So we can build something here or here. I'm going to build something here. Okay, so forest expands in their great collective. Periodically, based on a random number generator, your forests will expand, which is good. Okay, here's the seat of proper thought, which I think is probably their last base, based on its position. All these guys are going to come and they're going to annihilate them. I'm going to have them move 1 space over. Again, it expanded again. Again.
Indigenous life form.
Mind worms.
Production complete.
Great collective. I'm going to have you change over. You're going to change over to building a recycling tanks. Incidentally, how are things going with the virtual world? 14 turns, okay. Command Nexus, 8 turns. This guy here is going to build a farm. He's going to stay where he is until he heals up. This guy, they're still making plasma sentinels, let's change that. Recycling tanks. I'm going to have you stay where you're at. And you're going to stay where you're at. Sweet. Yes. University sees a seat of proper thought. 32 energy credits diverted from local nets.
Faction eradicated.
Alright, we have eradicated the Hive. Chairman Yang has been captured and is ready for his personal interrogation. Your personal interrogation. Basically, this means that they're not going to come back as a faction. The peacekeepers who we defeated before, they were able to escape in a colony pod. They are going to come back as a faction. We're going to have to deal with them later. And we get a little video. Take that, UN Declaration of Rights. We'll torture who we want to torture. Alright, so mission year 2220. The university has eradicated the Hive. Chairman Yang has been captured and interrogated. So you notice down here now, at the base of our little spire, there is now a little thing indicating we've eradicated the Hive. Okay. Okay, so we're going to change this over to cycling tanks. Okay, so that's been about half an hour. It's a good place to call it a video with us defeating the Hive. I will see you next time.